It's 10 trivia questions on hip-hop duos. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show. Thanks for leaving iTunes reviews. We are up to 332 iTunes reviews, and that is a great way to get more eyes and ears on the show because the more reviews it has, the more it shows up on featured pages and things like that. So thank you so much for leaving those reviews. Just got one 5 stars on March 5th, 2022 from QWERTY1280 says, favorite quick play trivia. Stumbled across this gem of a podcast from searching trivia. Love how it's 10 questions. You won't be disappointed at all. Give it a listen. That's from my friend Pate Hogan. So thank you so much, Pate, for leaving that review. We have a Geek Out card before we start the festivities today. And your challenges are for movies, 4 films in which Jim Carrey appears, 4 Jim Carrey movies. Then for television, 2 weekend update anchors from Saturday Night Live. For literature, 4 titles with a wilderness survival theme. For music, 2 songs in which a word is spelled out in the lyrics. And for miscellaneous, 2 films based on TV shows. So there's your little warm-up challenge. We're going to do this round that I used at Live Nights a couple of years ago, hip-hop duos, and a big shout-out to Broad Scope Disability Services. I did a big corporate show for them last night, 2 years in a row now, and they raised a bunch of money for all the services and programs they put on in Wisconsin. So go check them out, Broad Scope Disability Services. They're a great organization. And if you have a company shindig coming up where you need to raise some money or entertain a group, virtually or in person, reach out to me, triviawithbuds.com. All right, here we go with hip-hop duos right about now. It's hip-hop duos. Question number 1. What famous duo had albums called AT-Aliens and Stankonia? What famous duo had albums called AT-Aliens and Stankonia? Question number 2 coming at you. What 2 rappers appeared on a track called Renegade in 2001? Number 2, what 2 rappers appeared on a track called Renegade in 2001? Question number 3, what duo was associated with someone named Spinderella? Number 3, what duo was associated with someone named Spinderella? And number 4, Puff Daddy and Notorious B.I.G. helped establish what record label? Number 5, Clifford Smith and Reginald Noble were better known as what duo? Number 5, Clifford Smith and Reginald Noble, better known as what duo? Question number 6, who is the early 90s partner of someone known as Jazz? Who is the early 90s partner of someone known as Jazz? And number 7, what rapper had an extremely fast example of rapping on Chris Brown's hit song Look at Me Now? What rapper had an extremely fast example of rapping on Chris Brown's hit song Look at Me Now? Question number 8, what 2 rappers were featured on the song Nothing But a G-Thing? Number 8, what 2 rappers were on Nothing But a G-Thing? Question number 9, 50 Cent has a song called 21 Questions featuring the late, great blank blank. Fill in the name there. Who is featured with 50 Cent on 21 Questions, the late, great blank blank. And number 10, what duo is known by the acronym RTJ? What duo is known by the acronym RTJ? Your bonus question here for hip-hop duos is going to go for a trio. And we want you to name 2 out of 3 members of TLC's nicknames. So the group TLC, you got to name 2 out of 3 of their nicknames in the group. Those are all your questions for hip-hop duos. We'll be right back in just a second with the hip-hop duo answers. We are back with the answers to hip-hop duos. Here's number 1. What famous duo had albums called ATLiens and Stankonia? That was Outkast, Andre 3000 and Big Boi, Outkast. Number 2, what 2 rappers appeared on a track called Renegade in 2001? That was Eminem and Jay-Z, Eminem and Jay-Z. Number 3, what duo was associated with someone named Spinderella? Spinderella was the DJ for Salt and Peppa, Salt and Peppa. Number 4, Puff Daddy and Notorious B.I.G. helped establish what record label? Bad Boy Records. Bad Boy Records. Number 5, Clifford Smith and Reginald Noble are better known as Method Man and Redman. Couple of men hanging out with Method and Red before their names. Number 6, who was the early 90s partner of someone known as Jazz? The Fresh Prince, a.k.a. Will Smith, Jazzy Jeff, and Will Smith. Number 7, what rapper had an extremely fast example of rapping on Chris Brown's hit song Look at Me Now? Busta Rhymes. He's very speedy. Number 8, what 2 rappers were featured on the song Nothing But a G Thing? You might have saw it at the Super Bowl this year, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Another dog is the answer to number 9. It's Nate Dogg. 50 Cent, 21 Questions, the late great Nate Dogg on that song. And number 10, what duo is known by the acronym RTJ? Run the Jewels. They are fantastic. And 2 out of 3 members of TLC's nicknames for the group TLC from the 90s and 2000s, Chili, Left Eye, T-Boz. You had to name 2 out of 3 of those. And there you have it. Hip-hop duos is in the books. And we have a fact of the day for you. The fact is, a bolt of lightning contains enough energy to toast 160,000 pieces of bread. That's fun. So just throw your bread outside next time it starts raining. I'm sure it'll be toasted and not super soggy. That's a good trick, little life hack for you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time for more trivia with Buds. Cheers!